Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Devia Febriyanti. I'm going to tell a story about Prambanan Temple. Long time ago, there was a king who reigned in Prambanan named Prabu Boko. He was a scary and wise giant. However, one day his strength was lost when he fought with King Pengging and finally he died on the battlefield. King Pengging wanted to snatch the power of Prabu Boko in Prambanan. His efforts were successful because he got help from Bondowoso, whom also called Bandung Bondowoso because he has a magic weapon called Bandung. With the approval of King Pengging, Bandung Bondowoso occupied Prambanan Kingdom. While in Prambanan, he was fascinated by the beauty of Roro Jonggrang, the daughter of Prabu Boko, and he fell in love with her. Then, Bondowoso proposed Roro Jonggrang to be his wife. Here, Roro Jonggrang wanted to reject Bondowoso's proposal, but she was afraid. Finally, Roro Jonggrang thought hard and found a way to refuse his proposal. She is willing to marry Bondowoso if he is able to fulfill the requirements that she gave. Roro Jonggrang asked Bandung Bondowoso to build 1,000 temples and 2 wells in one night. Although the requirements by Roro Jonggrang were impossible to do, but Bondowoso still agreed. He asked his father, who had an army of genies, and to help him. Then, on the appointed day, Bandung Bondowoso and his army began to build 1,000 temples. The speed of their work made Roro Jonggrang very surprised. It was almost morning and only 5 temples remained to be completed. Roro Jonggrang took heart to destroy Bondowoso's efforts. Then, she asked the girl in Prambanan to pound rice and sprinkle flowers. Hearing the sound of the mortar and the smell of the fragrant flowers, the genies stopped their work because they thought it was morning. The construction of the temples was only one to finish, but they have stopped doing their work and Bandung Bondowoso impossible to complete it by himself. In the next day, he knew that Roro Jonggrang had cheated and made him very angry. He cursed the girl in Prambanan so that no one would marry them until old. Meanwhile, Roro Jonggrang was cursed to become a statue to complete the construction of the temples. The statue is located in a large room and named Roro Jonggrang Temple, while the temples around it are called Candi Sewu, which means 1,000 temples. I think enough my storytelling about Prambanan Temple. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.